Okay, I have to admit, I have never quite understood why so many people consider Mario Kart 64 the best Mario Kart game to date. Could it be that this is the Mario Kart title that most people got to experience with their friends as kids? Or is it the track design and all the things that Mario Kart 64 introduced? You know, like slipstreaming and being able to race on a full 3D track. I decided to take a small break from reviewing huge story-driven games like Yakuza and jump into my retro bag. Let's see what we're getting into. So Mario Kart, without a question, is an iconic franchise. The same thing Mario was able to do with the 2D and 3D platformer, he was able to do with the mascot kart racer. Mario Kart on the Super Nintendo was the game that kicked this off, and many companies followed suit. The most notable in my opinion was Sega with the Sonic Drift series. Once the Nintendo 64 was released, Nintendo dropped a bomb during the holiday season of '96 with Mario Kart 64. And man, did this game leave an impact. Mario Kart 64 almost perfectly took what players loved about the Super Nintendo title and translated that into a 3D space. This time you can pick one of 8 characters, and personally I always kept it pretty simple when it came to this, so I picked Mario or Luigi, but each character has their own weight class, so experiment around and see what character caters to your playstyle. Mario and Luigi are pretty neutral characters, so why not? This game has, which is now pretty standard for any kart racer. You have your single player Grand Prix, time attack modes, and now you have the option for local 4-player multiplayer. And that is why I truly believe Mario Kart 64 is held in such high regard. The same feeling I had staying up all night trying to 100% Pokemon Snap with friends, I can only imagine this game was a staple for any get together. I'm sure many of you watching this have those memories and cherish those times with your friends, and that is why Mario Kart 64 is held in such high regard with my peers. Personally speaking, I only got playtime with the Nintendo 64 when I visited a friend's house, so that nostalgia is not there for me personally. When I go back to Mario Kart 64, I can only imagine what it was like back in 1996. And to be honest, this game does hold up pretty well. The character models are not the best, but the controls are surprisingly very tight, minus me having to get used to the drifting here and there. The stages are also really fun to speed through as well. Most of these stages have made appearances in later Mario Kart games with updated visuals and all, but there is some charm in seeing where those courses originated from. My standout course would have been Bowser's Castle. Of course, Bowser stages are always my favorite in any mainline Mario Kart. Royal Raceway, DK's Jungle Parkway, and last and certainly not least, Rainbow Road. Now my least favorites were Toad's Turnpike. That stage is brutal. Anyways, and Choco Mountain. It's just nothing really stood out to me about that stage. Mario Kart 64 AI is brutal. This has to be some of the hardest AI I have ever raced in any Mario Kart game. And mind you, I always race on 150cc. And man, they were not playing any games with me at all. The items are pretty generous though. I was able to get stars, lightnings, and triple mushrooms pretty easily, and they definitely helped. I also dig the music in the game. Not something I would listen to outside of this necessarily, but it is great. So, what are my thoughts on Mario Kart 64? Well, very similar to Mario 64, I think if you got to experience this game back in 1996 and you had friends around for some 4-player action, I can see how this game would hold a special place in your heart. But for me, I did have fun with this, and the game does hold up incredibly well. But unless you grew up with this game, I don't see someone enjoying this over one of the more recent offerings. By no means is this game bad. I do consider it a classic, but I have to disagree when people say it is the best Mario Kart in existence. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you next time.